Two questions today. Number one, are you here? Well, I should hope so. Question number two, if it's John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, or Tom Cruise, it's a movie. If it's Woody Allen, it's a film. Can you explain that? So, after watching the Woody Allen film, A Rainy Day in New York, for the second time since it originally came out in 2019, Paul took pen to paper and wrote down exactly what he was thinking and feeling. Just about nothing written was changed here. So, let's find out. What struck Paul about this film from Woody?
Any artists who pursue their work with tenacity and endurance will eventually create certain signatures, whether deliberate or unintentionally. It's true with jazz musicians, painters, filmmakers, and even comedians. If any director and screenwriter has developed more of a brand, trademarks and plot, recurring themes and philosophies, it's Woody Allen. He remains one of the ultimate New York legends and a giant of the arts. After watching A Rainy Day in New York a second time, my fondness for the movie has only grown. It's a movie that in many ways is derivative of his past work, but the fact is, it's a formula that works. All of the Woody Allen motifs are present, from the magic of Manhattan's landmarks like the Carlyle to the use of classic jazz tunes. Even for one of Woody's movies, A Rainy Day in New York is as Woody Allenesque as it can be. A reporter doing an interview can put two people together who would otherwise never connect. Allen used this somewhat unnatural scenario that journalism spurs as a vehicle for the plot. He's used reporters in past films like Scoop. Woody Allen is someone who has been covered by the press since the 60s. I'm curious how much of his personal experiences with reporters inspire their appearances in his screenwriting. The main character of A Rainy Day in New York is Gatsby Wells, played by Timothée Chalamet, a young man with New York roots. His girlfriend, Ashley Enright, played by Elle Fanning, goes to New York City to do an interview for her university newspaper with a famous filmmaker named Roland Pollard, played by Liev Schreiber. Gatsby comes along hoping to make it a romantic weekend, but the trip tests their relationship, and they end up spending little time together. The offerings of the Big Apple and the city's unique charm seduces the pair as they are pulled in different directions, both internally and romantically. A Rainy Day in New York is so much more than the story of these characters. The setting is as much a part of the experience, almost a character in itself. It's a glimpse into Allen's sentimentality for old New York. The nostalgia in Woody Allen's writing and filmmaking is always beautiful, with the essential touch of pain. After this repeat viewing, I found myself noticing and appreciating the writing like never before. Quentin Tarantino was correct when he called him one of the greatest screenwriters of all time. On the right day, A Rainy Day in New York is just the nostalgic distraction you need. A Rainy Day in New York, directed and written by Woody Allen. Production companies, Gravier Productions and Perdido Productions. U.S. release date, October 9th, 2020. Thanks for listening.